Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to review The Flash Season 1's Episode 5, which has been titled Plastique. So Barry, Cisco and Caitlin are seen hanging out with Eddie and Iris at a club, and here Barry finds out how he can't even get drunk now. It's because of his metabolism burns it. Then we see a redhead stealing a file, and she just touches a bag and throws it towards the guard, and it literally blows. Eddie gets a call and they all leave. Iris is also seen leaving as she wants to get a glimpse of the streak. Now a window washer is about to fall and Barry can't really catch him. He also asks to lay mattresses, where Caitlin tells him it's not a Roadrunner cartoon, which gives him the idea of running up on the building. They do the calculations and it is risky, but he actually runs above the building and saves the guy, and Iris sees him. On the next day, at the crime scene, they find no fragmentation or oxidization, and then Barry does his thing and finds the cover of the file which the lady stole. Back at CCPD, the army is seen taking over the case and over all the evidence, and General Eiling is really rude. Barry does steal the cover and tells about it to Dr. Wells. Turns out Dr. Wells already knows about General Eiling and he doesn't like him. They find the name, which is Bet sends Susie, an EOD specialist of the army, and they also get an address. Now Barry tries to talk to her, but she just touches his emblem and his suit literally goes kaboom, and Cisco is not really happy about losing one. And here they find out that she is a meta. Joe is also seen telling Barry about Iris blogging about the streak, and he also goes to talk to her, but then she puts a counterpoint about how he was the one to tell everyone by screaming the impossible, and now he doesn't want to talk about it. Back at the lab, Cisco finds out how Bat has been spotted at Dr. Harold's, who experimented on her, and when Barry reaches there, they all get attacked, and Barry takes her to the lab in time. She gets gloves, and here we find out how shrapnels ripped through her in Afghanistan, and maybe when they were experimenting on her, the particle accelerator would have exploded. Now Bat was shot. Turns out it was a tracker, and General Eiling also arrives at Star Labs. But they lock down the pipeline and General Eiling finds nothing. Bat is really sad, as she will never be able to touch a human again. And then Barry finds out from Joe how his conversation just instigated Iris to put her name on the byline. So he decides to pay a visit to her as the Flash, and she is so much curious. And he doesn't fail to impress her, but he also doesn't give any answer to her questions. He just wants her to stop, and here he finds out how she is doing all this for Barry. Bet is then given the bad news about how it merged on a cellular level, and the tech required to unsplice her DNA has not yet been made. Barry really feels bad for her, and is also seen arguing with the team to keep her on the team. Barry also tells Joe about his little meet. And yes, Joe is really amazed by what he can do with his vocal cords, and he knows about Barry being in love with Iris, and he is totally okay with it. Now Dr. Wells is seen being manipulative as he tells Bet to go after Eiling in a really smooth way, and she also agrees. When Barry comes to know how she is missing, Cisco hacks into the feed, where Bet has called General Eiling to surrender as a bait, and she is about to kill him until Barry arrives. But he gets her shot instead, and now she is dead and about to detonate. Here he is seen asking if he can run on water, as if she explodes here in the city, it will take out half of the city. And then he is seen running on water, arriving back safe. I really wished Bet would have been around for a longer time. She was one of the good ones. She also tried to tell Barry about how it was Dr. Wells to instigate her, but she died before that. Barry also tells Iris to stop, but when she denies, he is seen telling her how they should not see each other for some time. General Eiling is seen visiting Dr. Wells again, and he tries to threaten him to work with him again, but Dr. Wells denies and warns him to not trouble him anymore. We also get a flashback where Dr. Wells is seen telling Eiling how he will not be a part of his experiment and tells him to get out. Here we see the Gorilla Grodd. Dr. Wells seems to be on the darker side day by day. So guys, stay tuned for further more updates, and if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. Also let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you.